Okay, in this video we're going to take a backup of the salvagecarsforsale.com and put it in, install it on damaged cars for sale. So we're going to go to salvagecarsforsale.com/cpanel and log in. And this is the control panel of the site. There's a couple different ways to do this. You can go to, find it here, you can go to installation, application installers, and actually just install WordPress, and it'll do it automatically for you. But all that does is just install a basic copy of it, and you have to make a lot of changes. So one of the easiest things I found to do, go to File Manager, and we want to just take a backup of the HTML file folder. So you can right click over that and hit compress. I'm going to rename it. I've got a bunch of them on my computer, so we're going to rename it. While that's compressing, because it can take a few minutes, we'll go back over to backup, and we need a copy of the database. You can also do a download full website backup, but it takes longer than the other way. So we're going to scroll down. Well, computer's froze up. And when we scroll down, we'll see the database. This is the actual main database. I think that was one we were just testing with. But if you just click on that, it will actually start downloading a backup of the database. It's not very big, so it doesn't take very long. So now that's on my computer. And now that this is done, if you hit reload, you'll see that file there that we just created. It's actually really large. It's 1.3 gig. But we will download it, and it'll take a minute to download it since it's so big. But I will pause this and come back once it's downloaded. Okay, this is downloaded now. So now we're going to upload it to damagedcarsforsale.com. And in order to do that, as you can see, the site's just blank. Now there's nothing in it. So we go to damagedcarsforsale.com cPanel, and the username is dcfs.com. The password, I'm going to type it here so you'll see what it is. That's the password for the cPanel on the site. Well, thought it was. Okay, so once we're in here, we go back to File Manager again. And we go into the HTML folder. Just click on Public HTML. And we're going to upload. Click on Upload, and we're going to upload that file. And obviously that will take a while since it's 1.3 gig. But while it's doing that, we're going to also go back to the cPanel, and we're going to go to MySQL databases and create a database for the site. And we'll just call it cars. Go back. And once you've created that database, you have to create a user. So I'll just create the user, and we'll set a password, which is discover30. You won't have to ever have it again, but and just hit create user. Now, one thing that's important, when after you create this user, you have to add the user to the database. So now you have the database set and a user, and you have to go down here to the bottom and hit add user to database. Hit add, hit all privileges, and once we've done that, we'll go back to the cPanel and go to PHP MyAdmin, which is a tool that allows you to access the database. And you see there the database we've created. So if you click on that, we'll hit import. And then here's the database we downloaded called Salvage. Actually, I just clicked on the wrong one. And just hit go. It takes it a second and it will import it. And once we've done that, as you can see, it says it's successfully imported them. And here's an important step. Once you do that, go to options, I believe it's called. Yeah, options, WordPress options. We have to edit these where the URL is, otherwise it'll cause the site to mess up. So you just hit edit. And you got to do both of these. And that's it. You're done with that part of it. We'll pause it here while this is uploading. Well, actually, we'll just wait because it's already at 1.2 gig. Alright, so now that that's done, just go here and hit reload. Right click on it and hit extract. Probably take it a second to extract that big of a file. Okay, once it's done, it looks like that. We'll hit reload. Well, actually, I don't have to hit reload. I do always delete this file because it's so big. Now, we have to open this up and select all of it. Right click and hit move, and we're going to move it. We just delete the public HTML. We're just trying to move all those files to the regular public HTML folder. So once we do that, they're all back there. All the files are there. We do need to edit this file called config and put our database information in. It's currently set up for the old site. I think the user was dcom, and we called it cars. I always make the username and the database name the same. It makes it a whole lot easier when you're doing all this. You just hit save. And now when we go back to the site, it should pull up. Alright, so it's up and running now. One thing we need to do, and I'll probably just hire somebody to do this off of Freelancer, but all this yellow, it shouldn't be yellow, it should be white. The CSV file, or the whatever the file is that sets all the colors, it's all messed up in this template. It's one we just bought off of ThemeForest, and it's got a lot of quirks in it that we need to get worked out. Like you can see that the color is wrong on this submit button down here. It's the same color as the background. I really need to hire somebody to go in there and fix all those small issues. But now the site's up, well, we need to change it around a little bit, make it look a little different than the other site. As far as we'll have to change stuff like the address down here and email address and some other stuff. But we can do that in the WordPress control panel. Then once we do that, all we gotta do is just set the ads up and it'll be up and going. I'll stop this video so it's not really long, but we'll do another one to set the ads up.